Hi everyone, I hope you are doing great today. So last week we've talked about how to distinguish facts or correct information in a certain article, right? So today or this week we are going to have a new lesson and it's going to be since and for. So to start, we are going to focus on first with the word since. Since it gives a starting point of actions, events, or states, or it refers to when thus began or up to now. Since plus a point in time in the past until now or continues up to now. So meaning when we use since, it gives us the starting point or when did we start. And up to now, meaning it is continuously or something is continuously happening up until now. Okay? Just like, so let's have an example for you to understand it fully. Okay? Are you ready? Let's read together. Number one example we have, Camilo and Rosa have worked since 1995. Make sure this is big letter, okay? Camila and Rosa have worked since 1995. We use since because we are talking about Camilo and Rosa working. And they've started 1995. Up until now, they are still working. Next, we have, how long is it since you got married? So we are talking about here, when did they get married? When did it started? When did it start, rather? And then up until now, you have to count the duration, right? And next we have, I have lived in Bogota since my childhood. So meaning, childhood up until now, when he or she grew up, he is still or she is still in Bogota. So we use since. Okay? Do you understand? Alright. Next we have the example, he has lived in Thailand since 2019. So 2019 up to this year, he is still living in Thailand. Next, Lily and her friends have been in the hotel since last week. Next, we have an example. I have learned English since I was a kid. Next also, we have, it has been raining since last December. So these are the examples of the word since. We use since for starting, indicating starting point up until today. Okay? Next, we have the word for. This is to mention a specific period or duration of time. It is used for general periods of time. It is to express duration. What do you mean by duration? Duration is like the length of time you did something or you are doing something. Okay? Just like, for example, 2 hours from Monday to Wednesday. That's duration. Okay? Let's have an example so that you can be able to understand it fully. Number one, we have, let's read together. Camila and Juan study for 2 hours every day. Next we have, Juanita has lived in Madeline for a long time. So this is the duration of time, right? And then we have also, Michelle has been a mother for 6 months now. So 6 months. We have the time 6 months. So these are another examples of the word for you to fully understand it well, okay? So we have, she lived in Italy for 20 years. Next we have, we stayed at that hotel for 7 days. So we use for since we are stating a duration of time that is already finished, right? Next we have, my parents have lived in this house for 5 years. Still, it's a duration of time, right? So for, let's compare the two of them, for and since. For, a period of time from start to end. And then we have for plus number or time word. For example, for 20 minutes, again from start to end. For 20 minutes, for 3 days, for 6 months, for 4 years, for 2 centuries, for a long time. So we use for in all tenses: past tense, present tense, perfect tense, present perfect tense. As long as it is appropriate, we use for. Okay? Next, we have since. Since is just for a point up to now. A point meaning from the starting point up to now, or is still happening. Okay? So we have since 9 a.m., since Monday, since January, since 1997, since I left school. So we use since for past tenses only. Again, past tenses only. Okay? So let's proceed with this example or this practice. Okay? So we can practice all together. We can answer all together as well. Okay? Let's read it. Number 1, we have the children and their parents have been in Asia blank 7 years. So we have for 7 years. The children and their parents have been in Asia for 7 years. Next, number 2. I've worked at this school blank 1970. So we have the answer since 1970. So meaning I am still working at this school up until now. Next, let's have number 3. Terry has worked in London blank 2 months. We have for because Terry just worked in London for 2 months only. Next, number 5. She has been at college blank September. So we have the answer since September. So from September up until now, she's still in college. Next, we have they have only been in the coffee bar blank a few minutes. So we have they have only been in the coffee bar for a few minutes. And then they went out already, or they left already. Let's assume that. Next, number 6. She's been in London blank Monday. So she's been in London since Monday. Since Monday, so up until now, she is still in London. So I hope you understand our lesson for today. I am going to upload this video. If you are not sure with this topic, all you have to do is to rewatch it or replay it so that you can be able to understand it fully, okay? And then I'm going to upload a question for your attendance. Make sure if you answer it with your class number, okay? Because if you don't have your class number, machine will not be able to record your attendance and your grade as well, okay? And lastly, machine is going to upload a quiz online on Google Classroom. Just watch out to that, okay? I'll see you when I see you. I hope you have a great day today. Bye bye.